Carolyn, welcome back to another video. As you just saw, I took a trip earlier to Trader Joe's and I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I got. If you haven't been to a Trader Joe's before, I highly suggest that you check them out. Most of their products are from their own line, so you can get them all at a really great price. And while they do have a ton of yummy options for snacks and treats, they also have a big variety of really creative, healthier items too. And that can add a lot of variety to your diet, which we all know can be hard to do if you are trying to eat healthier or lose weight. So that was really my focus while I was shopping today, so you'll see a lot of those healthier items in this haul. And I did want to mention that while Trader Joe's does have a great produce department, I really didn't include a lot of those items in this haul because I was trying to keep it more specific to items that you can only get at Trader Joe's. And you can get produce really at any grocery store. So with all that being said, let's get right into the haul. So I'm gonna start with the frozen items first, just so I can get those put away as soon as I'm done. And if you saw my pasta swap video, you have already seen these. These are the cauliflower gnocchi. You know that I love these. The texture is great and they're super easy to prepare. And I will link that pasta swap video down below if you have not seen it. I also picked up one of their cauliflower crust pizzas. These are a great pizza swap, and the key to getting a crispy crust is to pre-bake it before adding your toppings, or you could just bake this plain and turn it into breadsticks. That's another great option. I also grabbed their cauliflower stir fry, and if you saw my healthy Chinese food video, you'll know that you can use this to make cauliflower fried rice, and that is a great way to serve it. That is really tasty, and you can't even tell that it's actually cauliflower, not rice. Next, I picked up one of these packages of chili lime burgers. These are really flavorful, but they're not spicy, so they're still kid-friendly. And I also grabbed these mahi-mahi burgers, and these have a really nice mild flavor, and they're a good price considering it's seafood. So my favorite way to use these is to bake them in the oven, and you just kind of shred them up, and it makes a really easy fish taco. So I love topping these with some mango and like a cabbage slaw, and it is delicious. So next I picked up a box of their frozen organic brown rice. And this is perfect when you have like a really busy weeknight and you need to make something quick for dinner. I also picked up a package of this frozen crushed ginger, and this is minced up and it's perfectly portioned. Each one of these squares is a teaspoon, and this is the only way that I use ginger, just because it's such a pain to peel and mince up fresh ginger. And this just adds so much flavor to so many dishes, and it's so easy because you just pop out one of these squares. I also grabbed a package of these frozen bananas, frozen chocolate covered bananas. And these are perfect if you're craving something sweet, and kids absolutely love them. And then I grabbed some of these ice cream cones, and these are obviously not like a healthy item, but these are perfect if you have issues with portion control when it comes to like buying a tub of ice cream, because these are little miniature cones. So you can just have one, and that satisfies your sweet tooth pretty good. Then I grabbed a bag of these mini cilantro wontons, and again, these aren't like considered a super healthy food, but you can put these in some chicken broth and make a really easy wonton soup, and it's definitely healthier than whatever you would get from the Chinese food like takeout restaurant. And then the last frozen item I grabbed were these carrot spirals, and again, if you saw my veggie pasta swap video, you know that if I'm buying frozen vegetable noodles, it's really good to buy ones that come from like a firmer vegetable because they hold up well to being like microwaved or cooked. And the texture on these is awesome, and it's a perfect pasta swap, and they're really easy to prepare. Okay, now that I put away all the frozen items, I'm gonna move on to all my favorite fresh items. And I'm gonna start with these salad dressings. I get these in the produce department. And the first one is this Green Goddess salad dressing. It's so good, and it's only 20 calories for 2 tablespoons. And it has all my favorite flavors in it, like avocado, basil, and parsley. And it's also made with olive oil and apple cider vinegar. So really fresh, clean ingredients, and it tastes amazing. And then the other one is this spicy peanut vinaigrette. It has a really strong flavor, so you really don't need to use a lot of it. And it's great for stir fries or for salads. And again, both of these are in the produce department. Okay, next I wanted to show this reduced guilt spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip. This is close enough to the real thing, and it's half the calories of their traditional spinach dip. So this is a must-have that you have to try. And then I didn't pick any up because I already had some hummus, but they have a lot of really great hummus flavors, and they have so many more options than like the traditional hummus flavors that you'll find at like your regular grocery store. Then I picked up some of these jicama, I think that's how you say it, jicama sticks. And jicama is like a really great low-calorie vegetable, and they pre-cut them into these sticks. So they're perfect for like dipping into the Greek yogurt dip or hummus. But you can also throw them in the oven and roast them, and you can make like jicama fries out of them. And another way I use these is I dice them up and I put them in salads, and they add like a really great crunch. So then the other thing I got were these, they call them the carrots of many colors. And they come in these, you know, full-size carrots, but then they also come in these little miniature version, and these ones are already peeled. So these are just a great easy snack, also perfect for dipping. And you could also roast these, and they're really delicious when they're roasted. And I just love that these have all the different colors, so it really makes them visually appealing, which I think is really important with food too. Not only should it taste good, but it should look really good too. Then I picked up one of their chopped salads. They have a couple different varieties of these, but I love buying these chopped salads because it just makes for such an easy lunch, whether I'm like home with the kids or I can just bring this bag to work, and it just makes for like a really quick, easy lunch. Then I also picked up a package of their turkey bacon. And I really like their turkey bacon because it's uncured, it's nitrate-free, and it's minimally processed. And then the last fresh item that I got was their package of shawarma, I think I'm saying that right, chicken thighs. And this is just one of the many marinated meats that they have. They have chicken and beef marinated already for you. But this is definitely my favorite, and this is like a classic Turkish marinade. It's like that Turkish street food that you see roasted on that like stick, but it's delicious, and you can cook it like year-round on a grill pan, but it's really extra delicious in the summer when you can grill it outside on a gas grill. Alright, so moving on to all of my favorite packaged items, I'm going to start with all my favorite seasonings, and they have a great seasoning and spice section in the store, but these are my absolute favorites, starting with my must-have, and this is their everything but the bagel seasoning. It goes great with everything, but I use it on my eggs in the morning, and it's also delicious on roasted vegetables. And I even have an easy homemade bagel recipe that I use it on. I also love their 21 seasoning salute, and this is a great salt-free seasoning. So if you have to watch your sodium, this is a really great option to try. And then I also love this one. It's their chili lime seasoning. And this is great on any type of meat, and it's also really good on roasted vegetables as well. And then I picked up a container of their organic steel cut oats. And these do take longer to cook than like regular rolled oats, but these have 5 grams of protein. And a good way I found to cook these, so you're not, doesn't take forever in the morning, is I cook them overnight in my crock pot. Then I picked up a package of this organic brown rice and quinoa pasta. And this is a healthier alternative to white pasta. It really has a great texture. My kids actually really enjoyed this, and the spiral shape really holds the sauce well. Then the next thing I picked up were these 2 items. These Just Beets are a great snack. They're really thin and they're crispy, almost the same texture of like a kettle cooked potato chip. And no, they do not taste like potato chips. They taste like beets, and that's because they have no other ingredients in them. But I love these because you can eat the whole bag and they're only 140 calories. So this is like a great potato chip swap, and I love dipping them in that spinach and kale dip. And then I got a package of this crispy crunchy broccoli, and this is also like a great little snack if you want something salty and crispy. Then the next thing I grabbed were 2 bags of nuts. I got these dry roasted unsalted almonds, and then I got some raw California walnut halves and pieces, and they have a huge selection of nuts there. And then they're at a really great price, so if you need to buy nuts, I would definitely suggest checking Trader Joe's. Then the next thing I picked up was this bottle of organic coconut aminos, and this is a healthy substitute for soy sauce. It only has 2 ingredients, coconut tree sap and salt, so it's perfect if you're doing something like Whole30. Then I also picked up their creamy almond butter. And almond butter can be kind of expensive if you buy it at the regular grocery store, so I love buying it at Trader Joe's because you get it at a really good price. And then I also grabbed this Better Than Peanut Butter, and this has half the calories and half the fat of regular peanut butter. So if you have a problem with portion controlled peanut butter like I do, this is like a really good option for you because you can use as much as you want, and it's a little bit healthier than regular peanut butter. Then the next thing I picked up was a box of their green tea. And I love drinking green tea. There's so many good benefits to it. Like it increases fat burning, it can boost your metabolic rate, it has so many antioxidants, and it can decrease the free radicals in your body. So I really like their brand. So I picked up a box of that. And then I also found something new. I think I'm a little bit late to like the matcha craze. So I picked this up. It's the matcha green tea latte, and I tried it for the first time just now, just so I would know whether I recommend it or not. But this tastes really good. It has like a great flavor, definitely tastes like green tea, and it's like really nice and creamy, so it'll give you a good like little afternoon pick-me-up if you need something like that. Okay, so the next thing I grabbed was this salsa verde, and I love grabbing this because I use it when I'm making like crock pot chicken or pork. So what I do is I just put some chicken or pork in the crock pot, and I love doing this if I forget to defrost something for dinner, because I just throw it in frozen, and then I pour the whole jar on top of it, and I cook it on low for like 6 hours. My crock pot cooks kind of fast. And then you just shred it up, and it's the perfect way to make like a really easy taco, or I like making burrito bowls too with it. Then I grabbed a can of their olive oil spray, and this is just a nice alternative to like the regular like vegetable oil sprays. And then back here is a package of their cacao powder. I think that's how you say it. But all those studies that boast about like the amazing health benefits of chocolate, you know, they're not talking about like your average candy bar. They're really talking about cacao. And this looks like cocoa powder, but cocoa powder has been roasted, which lowers the nutritional value of it. But cacao has like a ton of benefits. It can like decrease insulin resistance, reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke. It has a lot of really powerful antioxidants. So this is great if you're making like smoothies, or you can use it for baking. And like just a little fun fact, that dairy can actually inhibit the antioxidants from cacao. So if you're going to use it in like a shake, definitely use like a non-dairy milk, like coconut milk or almond milk, just so you get all the benefits that you can from it. And then just a few more things. I bought their balsamic glaze, and if you, again, if you saw that veggie pasta swap video, you know that I love using this like drizzling over my pasta. It just gives such great flavor, and you really don't need a lot of it. And then another way I like using this is drizzling it over a caprese salad. And then just two more things. These aren't food, but I thought I'd share with them because I really love using them. And the first is this hair mask, and just a really good price for a hair mask, and it really leaves my hair really soft. It's made with shea butter and coconut oil, and it says it moisturizes and revitalizes dry, damaged hair. So I like using this in the winter especially. And then the other thing is this. It is their Rose Oil Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream, and I bought this last year at about this time because it was just before Valentine's Day, and I really only use hand cream in the winter. So this is like the first time I've had to repurchase it. So I'm not sure if they only sell it around Valentine's Day, but since this video is going up just before Valentine's Day, if you want to try it, I would kind of hurry over to Trader Joe's just in case it's only like a seasonal item. But this is just my favorite hand cream. It smells so good, and it really works well at keeping your hands moisturized. And then the last thing that I bought, forgot about this. This is the Italian tomato paste, and I just love buying tomato paste in these tubes just because there's no waste with it. So when I buy like cans of tomato paste, if I'm not using it for another recipe, the rest of the can kind of goes to waste. But when you buy these tubes of tomato paste, you can just use however much you want, and it lasts a really long time in the fridge. Alright, so that's it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what are your must-have items for Trader Joe's, and I would love to give them a try. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps out my channel, and subscribe if you're new. Until next time, bye!